Welcome back, Farr fam, to the channel. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about the best food and drinks at Animal Kingdom at Disney World. I wanted to start out by saying that I do have a blog on all things Disney World, all things Disneyland, and all things travel. So I will leave that in the description box below, so make sure you go check that out for more tips and tricks for your Disney trip. So the first place I'm going to talk about at Animal Kingdom is Pangu Pangu. And this restaurant, or I guess quick service restaurant, is in Pandora, like the Avatar land, right outside of the Flight of Passage ride. If you haven't rode Flight of Passage, you need to, because it is the best ride in all of Disney. So Pangu Pangu is the Avatar based or theme quick service restaurant. You can no longer do mobile ordering, so you do have to order right on the spot, which it doesn't take too long, but definitely mobile ordering would be easier. So at Pangu Pangu, they do have a handful of things that you can get. When me and my husband went, our favorite thing was the Pangu Lumpia. I think I'm saying that right. I might be botching it up. Basically what that is, it's like an egg roll type thing, or like a spring roll. I think a spring roll. It's like a spring roll type thing with cream cheese and pineapple in it. And the combination may seem weird. I thought it was kind of weird. I was like, oh, cream cheese and pineapple. But it was actually so delicious. It was like sweet, but also like cheesy, and like the spring roll was like crispy. It was so good. And it's definitely one of the best treats at Animal Kingdom, especially in Pandora. The best part about Pangu Lumpia is the price. It is only $3.79. It is smaller. I don't think that, you know, it's like a good snack to share, I guess. Me and Carter did share it, but we were also getting so many different foods that day. So he just had a bite of mine. Like, he got the drink, and then that I'm about to tell you guys. And then I got the Pangu Lumpia, and he had like a bite of it. I mean, it's not very big. I would say it's maybe the size of, like, the length of my hand, maybe I think smaller than that. So it is a perfect snack for just like an on-the-go quick snack before you go on your next ride. But it's definitely worth it. And since it's such a lower price, you could honestly get 2 of them for under $10. So it's honestly not that bad. Now, to pair with your Pangu Lumpia, you can get a Night Blossom. Now, this drink is so good. I didn't think it was gonna be that good, and it was really good. I like took the rest of it from Carter because I was like, I need it. And we were also traveling with my parents, my brother, and my aunt, and my dad was like, I gotta get one of those. And my dad scarfed it down. He was like, that is so good. So you definitely need to try it. It has apple and pear limeade, and it also has those boba balls on top. So if you like those, you should definitely get it. There's only a little bit on top. It's not like in the drink, because I don't really like the bobas. I might get a lot of hate for that, but I'm not the biggest fan. But it was just on top, so you can let it go down, or you can mix it in. It's really, really cool. It's also really cool looking. It's got layers of, like, one layer is apple, one layer is the pear limeade. And it's like really, really refreshing for a hot, sunny day at Disney World. And this drink is $6.29. I would say it's fairly priced well. I think it's a really good snack. It's also not that small. Like, it's not that mini. Like, me and Carter easily shared it. I mean, we probably could have each had our own and finished it, but it was perfectly fine sharing it. So I would say that it's okay. And, you know, if you are with your friend or your partner or anyone that you can share it with, it's definitely good to just get one and share it. Me and Carter like to get one of everything and just share it. That way we can experience it together. We're not paying a super amount of money. I mean, we're still paying a lot of money because food at the parks are just more expensive, but it's a lot cheaper sharing it. And if you're coming with kids or other people, they can share as well, and you can get only 2 instead of 4. So I think that's a better option. Now, if you are 21 and over, they do have an alcoholic version, and that is called the Rum Blossom. And it's basically the same drink, but it just has Bacardi rum in it. And it is $14.50. So I'm not much of a drinker. Me and Carter don't really drink that often. We're 23, but we still don't really drink, but so I don't know if that's fairly priced. I don't really know the prices of alcohol, but it is $14.50, and it's in the same size cup as the Night Blossom. The next place I'm going to share is a Starbucks location. Sometimes it is hard to find Starbucks locations because they don't blast Starbucks outside normally, because they wanted to fit the theme of the park and not have the Starbucks logo out for everyone to see. So the Starbucks at Animal Kingdom is called Creature Comforts. It is right outside of Africa, so right on your way to Africa, you can hit up that Creature Comforts, get your Starbucks, your morning coffee, and then go discover Africa. Now the next place I'm gonna mention, I am probably gonna botch up this name because I don't know how it's pronounced. It's Mahindi. It's in Africa, so that's why it's got like that kind of name, but that is the popcorn stand where you can get your very own, hold on. The Mahindi popcorn stand is where you can get your very own souvenir bucket. I mentioned this in past videos, and I think we've mentioned it in the vlogs, that you can get this for $12.29, fill it up with popcorn. Then you can go ahead and get $2 refills, and they fill up the entire bucket for you. So it's actually a lot of popcorn. Like, this is my face. It's like bigger than my face. And you get a lot of popcorn in here for $14 and then $2 refills. If you're not gonna get popcorn that much, then maybe not get the souvenir bucket, unless you want this cool souvenir bucket. Because me and Carter, when we like have popcorn, sometimes we'll put it in here, or you know, something. But it's a cool souvenir bucket, and it's the 50th anniversary one, which ends in 16 days. And I'm filming this the same day I filmed the Magic Kingdom best food. So if you haven't seen that, go ahead and go look at that. But they end the 50th anniversary in 16 days, so I don't know if they will have these cool buckets anymore. I'm hoping that they still have the bucket souvenir thing where you can refill it for $2, but just like a different design. I'm hoping. I think they will, because I think they've done this in the past. But anyway, so you can take this bucket to any Disney World park and do the $2 refill. So if you are going to multiple parks, like we did in January, we went to Hollywood Studios where we bought this one, and then we took it to Animal Kingdom, and then it was like $2 refills. So if you're not the biggest popcorn fan, then maybe don't get it. Me and Carter love popcorn, and every time we would pass one, we would just refill it. So it was really convenient for us. But yeah, and if you have kids, they can share this big one instead of getting the smaller one for $5.19. So if you have 3 kids and you get them each one, you're gonna be paying more than $12, so you might as well get the souvenir bucket, and then you could do $2 refills. The next place I'm gonna talk about is Pizza Farr, and this place is a pretty good place. I would say it has average food. I wouldn't go crazy over this place, but this is a great place for mobile ordering. But also they have a ton of seating, a ton of outdoor, indoor seating, and it feels like a restaurant. I mean, it is a restaurant, but it's more of like a self-serve kind of restaurant. Like, they make your food, they tell you when it's ready on your app, and then you go grab it at the counter, and then you take it to your seat. This is a more affordable option than like Nomad's Lounge. When we went, tried going to Nomad's Lounge, and there was a 3-hour wait, and it was like 1 o'clock, and we're like, we can't wait 3 hours. So if you don't make a reservation in advance, go ahead and go to Pizza Farr. They're quick, easy. It was peaceful. It was nice to sit outside under an umbrella and just sit there for a little bit and eat. Pizza Farr is the best place to go for quick food if you have a ton of kids. Each meal was only like $11 for adults, and I believe kids were even cheaper, and you get a good amount of food. So I would say that this is the best quick service food place. I wouldn't say it's the best restaurant, but it's the best quick service restaurant. At Pizza Farr, I got my own pizza, and it's a 4-slice. Carter got his own pizza, which is a 4-slice, and then we each got a Caesar salad with it, and we got a large fountain drink, and we just shared it because Again, pro tip, bring your own drinks because you will spend a fortune on drinks alone. We got 2 pizzas, 2 salads, and a fountain drink for $30. I think it was a little over 30. So that's actually not bad at all for 2 people, $30, 15 each. And that filled us for a while. So if you have, you know, a family of 4, I think the kids menu was even cheaper. So you could be spending less than 50 bucks. So the next place that I'm going to tell you guys about is Mr. Kamal's. And this place is a little bit outside of Everest. It's like on your way to Everest in Asia, or it's in between Asia and Africa. These fries, the Mr. Kamal's fries, were so good. They come with a honey mustard, like a curry honey mustard, and then a chili ketchup sauce, and those made the fries. They made them so much better. I mean, the fries were good by itself. They're like seasoned, but the sauces were so good. Now, the Mr. Kamal's fries are only $5.99. I think that is a reasonable price. Me and Carter were able to share the fries. You could definitely eat them not sharing. But if you are like me and Carter and like to get things at every place, this is a perfect thing to share. Also, if you have kids, they can easily share this. But it's $5.99, which I think is fairly priced. So, and then also a tip is right past Mr. Kamal's stand, there's a little like alcove. There's a little alcove thing where you can like step down and you have a beautiful view of the tree of life, or the big tree at Animal Kingdom. Why can't I even think of it? I like literally know all this by heart and I can't think of the name, but the big tree. And you have a beautiful view, perfect for pictures, and it's just a really peaceful spot. And normally it's not that busy. The last and final place that I think you should get some snacks at is Trilo Bites. It is right in Dinoland. It's a quick service. You go right up to the window and they bring it to you, or they hand it to you in about, I would say, a few minutes. It's not super long unless there is a super long line, but I hardly ever see it with a super long line because the staff works really hard to keep the lines down. Now here we got 2 different things. I did not try what Carter got because I'm not a big fan of blue cheese or buffalo. I'm a very picky eater. He got the buffalo chicken chips. They are homemade or house-made chips with buffalo chicken, blue cheese ranch dressing, and tomato and celery on top. So Carter said that they were a 10 out of 10. They were really, really good. They looked good. I was almost tempted to try it, but the blue cheese I can't get on board with. But Carter said that they were a 10 out of 10. Now what I got was the Trilo Twist. And it is a Dole Whip with orange and vanilla Dole Whip. And it's cool because they made the vanilla green, so it's more like Dinoland. And this thing was huge. I was so stuffed, I almost couldn't even finish it all. Carter did have a little bit of it, but he was eating his buffalo chips. It is definitely shareable. It was so, so good. It's probably one of my favorite things at Animal Kingdom. And the buffalo chicken chips were $9.59 and the twist was $5.29. The buffalo chicken chips, Carter said that they were a little bit priced up. I mean, $10, and I mean, I would say that you can share it, but Carter was like, I don't know if you could. Like, I guess if I took a couple pieces, but it's not the biggest thing. And for $10, it's kind of a lot. But the twist I thought was fairly priced because $5 for that huge thing, I thought that was a good price for that. So that is it for today's video. I hope you guys liked it. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys learned something for your Disney trip to Animal Kingdom. Go ahead and like and subscribe, and I will leave my blog in the description so you can go check that out for more tips and tricks. I hope you guys have a great day, and we'll see you guys in the next video.